Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the Tropics hit 3 long balls as they pounded the Angels 6-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The Gators pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Bulldogs 2-0. The Reapers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they nabbed the win against the Spartans 4-3. The Eagles halted their 6-game losing streak as they beat the Rebels 3-1. The Hawks totaled 13.
Let's play ball.
Welcome in. We're in the 3rd, and there are no outs. I'm John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Here's the center fielder, George Valera, one of the stars in the win yesterday. As he had 3 hits. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Runner take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Got him looking. And 1 gone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So the batting order turns over. Here's a speed threat, Brett Calzado. He's 0 for 1. Over to first, and he's saved. And a 1-1. They say you win.
1-2.
And here it comes. Struck him out looking. So up next, David Castaneda. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, throw to first. And that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, James Ha. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. He goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So digging in, Diego Rodriguez. 1 down, base is empty. And that one a little bit high. And a strike in there. Got him. That's his 2nd strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Nope, that's low.
Next
That's
one
the ball.
misses. 2-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Leon Cottrell waiting for a turn at the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's off the wall. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And the batter now, Leon Cottrell. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Mateo around third. He will score. It's 2-0.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Albert Pack. The 1-1. There's a strike. The 1-2. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Cottrell headed for the plate. He scores, and they're up by 3. To second, pulls him off the bag. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, Julius Rodriguez. Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike. Pat at second with 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. The Angels with the lead 3-0. Back in Oakland, and now the first baseman, Chris Terry. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Resch. The 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Luke Gold now at the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 2. Outside. Anthony Guzman to bat next. And a 3-1 on the way. That one lifted to left. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, David Cho. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Touki Toussaint up and loosening in the pen. Out to short, Calzado. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
So up next, Esteury Ruiz. So now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bounce to the left side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, James Ha. The 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. And here's the catcher, Anthony Guzman. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Tyler Freeman, went down on strikes his first time through. The count 2-1. Popped up. Mateo makes the catch, inning over. Tuki Toussaint into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Diego Rodriguez.
The third baseman, Diego Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's the first baseman, Javier Mateo. And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Leon Cottrell.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A towering home run. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Albert Pack will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brett Calzado. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the number 2 hitter, David Castaneda. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
The first baseman, number 4.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Chris Terry. 1 for 2. Man at second. Just off the outside edge.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And a 2-1 on the way. And there's a foul ball. Calzado over at second, 1 down. Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So first and second with one man gone. And now the right fielder, Sean Resch. Kicks and fires. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Cottrell ranging back, and that one is off the wall. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Tyler Malley will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. A new pitcher in the game, Dalton Jeffries.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
Second and third, one gone. And now Luke Gold. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Kicks and deals.
That's inside. Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Johan Ramirez up and throwing. Medina warming up as well. Right side. Cottrell makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now the DH, Zach McKinstry. On the ground, right side. Mateo steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Angels. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Julius Rodriguez.
Hitter, Julius Rodriguez.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That's towards center. Valera makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now David Cho. Next offering misses down and away. And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next offering misses. And a full count now.
Count full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Yuri Ruiz. The next to hit. His righty lefty splits there. The pitch. Right side. Goal. Gets it to first. Third out. And that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 6 full. The Angels out front 4-2. Back here in the East Bay. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Anthony Guzman. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Base hit, left center field.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now the center fielder, George Valera. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
The tying run at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
And the batter now, Tyler Freeman. Runner on the go. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the shortstop, Brett Calzado. 1 for 3. Guzman off of first with 2 away. Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Fights it off. We'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Now the left fielder, David Castaneda. And he deals. Pulls that one foul. First and second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Cho under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back in Oakland, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Logan Davidson.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On the ground to the left. Freeman tossed to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now here is James Ha. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Diego Rodriguez. Here's a 1-1.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. That's to third. Freeman tossed to first. And that is the inning. Drew Steckenrider gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And now the first baseman, Chris Terry. And a pitch. Going to count 1-2.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get their base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Resch. Check swing, went around. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. And that's down and away.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
And it's filled up. Luke Gold in the on-deck circle. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now a move being made at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Tucupita Marcano. So up next, Luke Gold. Puts a bunt down. Rodriguez goes to second, safe there, and that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Bases loaded, nobody out. Zach McKinstry digs in now. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you've just...
And he grounds one to the right side. That's a base hit. One runs in, another comes in to score. It's 4-4.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Really important at bat coming up now.
So a lefty out of the pen, Kyle Muller.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
At the plate, Anthony Guzman. In the air right field, Cottrell. Under it, squeezes it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Two on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, George Valera. Two on, 1 out. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. The pitch. That misses. And the count is even 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3. Tyler Freeman waits on deck. Three-two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down to third baseman, Tyler Freeman. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Tied at 4. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now the lefty. Swung on, belted. Cottrell going back some more. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They add on late as the run scores all the way from first. It's 6-4. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brett Calzado getting ready to hit.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball. In the air, out towards left center. And that gets down into the gap. The run comes in from second. It's 7-4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
So a man aboard. And now David Castaneda. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's going to be Tucupita Marcano. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And a ball evens the count. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Tropics out front here, 7-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Hentges.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now into the game, Jalen Joseph. He takes over as the new first baseman. And here's the first baseman, Javier Mateo.
The first baseman, Javier
The line to kick the pitch.
Mateo.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Bullpen activity starting up now. Emmanuel Clase, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The pitch. Goes down looking.
The right fielder,
Leon Cottrell will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. In there. And so now 1-2. Upstairs.
Oh, that's high.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And here it comes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that one missing low.
3-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. That one the other way. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Sean Resch.
the right fielder, Sean Resch.
Here's a 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Cho on the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, second baseman,
Luke Gold now at the plate. Kicks and deals. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And next is the designated hitter, Zach McKinstry. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. gold. The runner at first with one gone in the inning. Out to short. Oh, great stop. The throw. Davidson tossed to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Man at first, Anthony Guzman digs in now. Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And the inning is over. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Julius Rodriguez getting ready to hit. And the right-hander deals. A little bit low. Chris Emmanuel Clase has turned into one of the best closers in baseball, and he's got a nasty cutter. Originally signed by the Padres in 2017, but San Diego traded him to Texas. Eventually, he made his big league debut in 2019, was traded again, this time to Cleveland in the Corey Kluber deal. Left-hand batter waits. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
And the righty deals. Good eye right there. Clase's favorite player growing up was also a closer. He looked up to Mariano Rivera. Next one misses, and the count's full. Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and they're down to their last out. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ruiz checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, with this sixth win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.